Hi everybody, my name is Tom Stewart. Welcome to Line of the Week number 261, Motif Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take a rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This form of improvisation is called motif development. The chord progression for this week's line starts in G minor, then goes to the relative major of B flat major, then back again to G minor. The motif development tools I'm using in this example are melodic variation, rhythmic displacement, extension, and fragmentation. Melodic variation refers to the same rhythm with different notes. Rhythmic variation means similar notes with a different rhythm. Rhythmic displacement means starting on a different beat, and extension means new material added before or after a motif or motif fragment. Fragmentation means an identifiable part of a motif. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are A minor, 7, flat 5, D7, flat 9, G minor for 2 measures, C minor 7, F7, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, resolving to G minor. Here are the chord scales I'm using for this week's line. The chord scales are useful because they contain chord tones and agreeable tensions. I use the notes from this chord sound to form shapes on the fretboard. I use notes from these shapes, often resolving non-harmonic tones by half step at or near the point of chord change. You can use any vocabulary you prefer because the focus is on melodic rhythms and motif development. You could use chord tones, guide tones, chord scales, or a combination. Also, many chords have more than one chord scale choice. The chord scales I'm using for today's chord progression are C melodic minor, E flat melodic minor, G melodic minor, B flat major, G flat melodic minor, F pentatonic, B flat major, C melodic minor, E flat melodic minor, G melodic minor. Here's some melodic rhythm I'm using this week. You can try it in your own music with any instrument, any style. Here's the line of the week with Guitar Pro backing to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let's look specifically at the line of the week. In measure 1, circled in red, there's the original motif, meaning the melodic rhythm with notes that fit the harmony. Measure 2 contains a melodic variation of the original motif. The rhythm is similar to the original motif, but the notes are changed to fit the chord. Measure 3 contains another melodic variation, followed by an extension of 4/8 notes in measure 4. Measures 5 and 6 contain an extension followed by a melodic variation of the original motif in measure 7. Measure 8 contains rest. Measure 9 contains a rhythmic variation of the original motif. The variation found in measure 10 begins at the end of measure 9. It starts on a different beat than the original motif, so you could call it rhythmically displaced. Measure 11 is not really directly related to the original motif, it just contains a series of eighth notes that fit the harmony to end the line. Let me shift gears and ask you to head over to my website, stewartjazz.com, where you will find an instructional video which deals with the fingerstyle shapes I use. All my major, pentatonic, melodic minor, and diminished shapes are included in the video and associated PDF files. The files contain regular notation, tab, left-hand fingering, right-hand fingering, hammer-ons, and pull-offs. The video and files are $10, and your purchase helps to support the channel. So that's all for this week. Take the melodic rhythm and see what you can do with it in your own music. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.